there, this is Denise with Modern Priscilla Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you are all here. We are doing a pick a card, and the question, how does my crush view me? So we're going to take a look and see what kind of clues we can get from the tarot. If you are new here, a big special welcome to you. I'm so glad you discovered the channel. I hope everybody has already hit subscribe. That way you won't miss out on anything. All right, so I've got 3 decks set out here today. I have the Wizard's Tarot, and this is with citrine. Citrine is for optimism. Here I have the Tarot in Wonderland with Dalmatian Jasper, which is for playfulness. And here I have the Chakra Wisdom Tarot with Tiger's Eye. And Tiger's Eye is for trust. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to live shuffle, and then I'll be setting out 3 piles, for which then I will invite you to select your pile. I will put timestamps in so that way you can fast forward and bump around as you need to. And, well, with that all being said, let's get going. Okay, here we are. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is calm your mind. Think of the question, how does my crush view me? See where your attention is drawn, and select your pile. If you need extra time, please feel free to pause the video. Otherwise, let's get started. Pile number 1. All right, pile 1, what does your crush think of you? Let's see what we can see. Well, I think your crush is interested to get to know you. The reason I say that is I see we have our 6 of Cups here. The 6 of Cups talks about kind of an exchange and helping and things like that. But this would indicate, you know, getting to know each other, coming together for an exchange. I think your crush is not wanting to show their true feelings about anything right now. I don't think you're going to have much of a declaration of you know, affection or something like that right away. I definitely think they're interested to get to know you, but our Emperor and our King of Swords are saying that, you know, this is not something I'm ready to move on yet. You know, perhaps they have some stuff going on in their life that they're dealing with as well, because the Emperor is a strategic kind of card, like planning and trying to figure out what to do. Notice in this card, in this deck, the king is about to, or the emperor, I mean, is about to, he's ready to move. He's got his one leg out and his one leg ready to push off. He's ready to get up and move. But our King of Swords says, sit back and wait, pull back your emotions, and see what's happening first. Here we have our Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups says, I've had some things in my life that, emotional things, relationship things, and I'm looking for more in my life, but I don't need a relationship to be happy. So this person is kind of coming into it. It's kind of like that. Good if I do. If I don't, then that's fine too. That kind of attitude, I guess. But we do have our Nine of Pentacles here, and our Nine of Pentacles talks about, kind of being rewarded. So I think, if you wait and, kind of bide your time, I think it will come around. I definitely do think, though, that our person here would like to get to know you. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to add a bridge over across the top and the bottom, and we're going to see what we can see here. Okay. All right. So getting to know you and having had this thing that they walked away from at one point, looking for more, we've got the bridge is the sun. And that talks about somebody who is very hopeful. So I think this person is open to having a new relationship. They are, despite what our Emperor and our King of Swords are kind of saying. I think that's sort of like a mask. They're trying to act like they don't care because they don't want to get hurt. So they put on a mask looking like they don't really care and that they're not interested, or they could take it or leave it. Yes, the relationship, but if not, that's fine too. That kind of feeling. But I think inside they absolutely are looking for a relationship. They just might not be admitting it to themselves. Again, this card coming up, the first one in the spread, that's what tells me that this person does want to get to know you. Here we have the Emperor, who's kind of, not ready to move, could get up and ready to move, but isn't moving yet. Here with our Four of Pentacles, that's about being kept out. So, shut out, meaning we've put a roadblock in before we can make a relationship. Do you see what I mean? Well, the bridge is the Ace of Swords. This is for brand new communication. I think once you two connect, this person's going to let that mask drop down a little bit, and show you that it's fun to get things started and see where it goes. Here we have our King of Swords, who pulls back all of his emotions, running into our Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is all about success and being, like I said earlier, kind of surrounded by wonderful things and feeling good. Well, the bridge is the Queen of Pentacles. And the way to get to this success card, considering all these other things, the way to get there is to go slowly and to let it play out. So not managing the process, not demanding more, letting it kind of play out so that this person can kind of get over whatever these things are that were holding them back in the first place. Do you see? But I do think there is communication coming in at some point here pretty soon. This is my near future spread. So I do see this Ace of Swords popping up right in the middle of everything, right? So that's the new communication. And, our stone is all about hope and optimism. So is our sun card. So it's almost like citrine would be the equivalent of the sun card. That's exactly what it means. So you've got that double here. So I do think that, good things are coming with this particular person, but we've got some pretty solid advice on what to expect, on how it might play out. Woo! Let's get an outcome. We're going to get an outcome card. This is the middle of the deck. This is my cut card, and this is going to be the energy of the outcome. Ready? Go. All right. So we've got Five of Swords. This says do not rush in too soon. What? That's exactly what we were saying here. So this says do not rush in too soon. Having, being pushy or being demanding or being like, and really like all over, like, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Smothering. It's kind of, it might be perceived as smothering. So, yeah. Woo, pile one. What do you think? Ooh, I would love to hear from you. Does this match your situation? I would love to know. So please drop a comment. Let me know. I love interacting with everyone. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit subscribe on your way out. I would really appreciate it. And that way you'll never miss out on a video. All right, my friend. Thank you for letting me read for you. Pile number 2. All right, pile 2. Let's see what we've got for you. How does your crush view you? Your crush is looking at you, that's for sure. All right, I see that for sure here with our page of cups. Let me see here. All right. Great. All right. We've got our page of cups. The page of cups, as I said earlier, I do know that you are being noticed. And the page of cups is looking kind of from a distance, not making any big movements or, real overt displays of affection or anything like that. This person is looking from afar, kind of. And being a page, this means it's early in the stages. So I think your crush has noticed you and is considering things. We've got our 2 of Pentacles. 2s are all about choices, all about trying to decide things. So, the Suit of Pentacles, that's about everyday life. And everyday life includes work, home, school, those kinds of things. But it also includes time. So I'm thinking that this person is trying to decide whether they should say something or not. They're trying to decide. Look at our Mad Hatter here, juggling, the Pentacles. Here we have our King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very stable, and this is an energy that comes through when somebody is noticing somebody else and recognizing them, and actually potentially even talking about you, saying, did you see this person? Wow, I like this person. Or, ooh, should I talk to this person? I do believe that there is some kind of conversation going on about that. This, if you work with this person, this card is popping up sometimes when we work with somebody. So I'm not sure if this is a coworker or somebody that you might know from a work kind of, situation, but this could be because of the 3 of Pentacles popping up. But I think what's going on is you are going to get some attention from this person. This person is thinking about it, trying to decide what to do. But really, this person is much more of a traditional type of person, somebody who likes real traditional things and isn't going to be one of those people who is like one of those player people who comes up and says, hey, baby, that's not going to happen. This person is much more traditional, would want to get to know you. It would be, then let's go out on a date and things like that. This person is thinking about it. This person has noticed you. This person potentially thinks you are a hard worker. If you're working together, if not working together, I think this person thinks you're successful in your life and that you're doing a good job. You must give off that energy or that vibe, or they're seeing you at work and watching what you do. So either way, that would be what this 3 of Pentacles is here for. The Hierophant is the one where I'm talking about more traditional kinds of things. The Hierophant is all about kind of talking about a fulfilling lifestyle. This person is looking for something to fill up their life, like they're missing a relationship. But again, like I said, they're much more of a traditional type of person. So it's not going to be something, really making big movements at once. It's going to be more of the orderly type of, dating situation. I couldn't think of another word. All right, so let's see more about what's going on. I'm going to put a bridge on, and the bridge connects the top to the bottom. Let's see what we've got. Okay. So, Page of Cups, that's our beginning stages, and I do think you're being noticed, just like this fish in the cup. With Alice noticing the fish, that's what's going on here. And then here's the you've got it together work kind of thing. We've got our Three of Wands. We've got two threes on top of each other here. This is for creativity. Threes are thinking of creative ways to make things, bring things about, you know. This person, like I said, is more traditional. So they're going to be, you know, they're not going to be that player type of person. This person is likely wants to plan what's going to happen. So I'm thinking this person is a planner, and they are thinking though that you are somebody who knows what's up. You know what, you've got control over your life. You've got, you know, ideas that you are going to stick to, that you've got your own kind of trajectory in life already kind of planned out. And this person wants to do things with you, but needs to see kind of like, all right, if we start off and do this, you know, how's it going to turn out? You know, this is somebody who is thinking and thinking and thinking. I see this person as a thinker for sure. Here we are thinking again with our Two of Pentacles, kind of balancing time is what I think. And here's our Four of Swords, trying to think of a way to how to do this or what to do next in order to get connected. Well, the Chariot is the bridge for that. The Chariot talks about moving forward, kind of just like doing something kind of unexpectedly, just deciding to just go for it. I have a feeling this person is very much more of a reserved person, you know, at least in their own mind. Maybe outwardly they don't show that they're reserved, but their real expectations and what they're attracted to and things like that would be somebody a little bit more reserved. Then here we've got our King of Pentacles going into our Hierophant, and it is bridged by our Eight of Swords. This person does not want to get into a bunch of drama. This person is not interested in drama. They wanted, you know, to do things more traditionally and drama free. They are definitely not drama person. So we're going to pull an outcome, but before we do, I want to sum up what we've got. We've got, I think, somebody noticing you, somebody interested in you, someone who's trying to decide kind of how to approach you or if to approach you, because they're usually standing back and kind of looking at things, not wanting any drama in their life. They don't want drama, but they do see you as somebody who kind of has a, you know, stability, or that you look like somebody who would be stable. I don't know if that's because you work together or not, but it could be. But yeah, this person definitely does not want drama. Does not want drama. Let's see what we've got here for our cut card. This is the energy of the outcome. Ready? Go. Our Four of Cups. Okay. So Four of Cups. This is, you know, somebody who is afraid to see what's right in front of them. This is somebody who holds back. Now I'm thinking he or she sees you. It's not that they don't see you, but they're afraid to just jump right in. They must have had some drama in their past, and they just don't want to repeat the drama. So I think right now they need to get to know you better in some way. Maybe that there needs to be a little bit more time passing so that they can see you. I think they are definitely seeing you, and here they're admiring, you know, some of that strong work ethic you have, or that you really seem to have it together. They are definitely seeing that, but they're not ready to move. Again, they're traditional. They want to kind of let it play out, and right now they're just not ready to move forward. They don't have room in their life for drama, and they're watching you to see if you would be drama. They're trying to figure out if you would. They're going slowly, and they'd probably do things a lot more traditionally, as we said. Woo! Does this shed some insight for you? Can you kind of see how this would apply? I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what resonates with you. Please drop a comment. Let me know. And if you haven't already, I want to remind you to please go ahead and hit subscribe. It would really help me out, and I never want you to miss out on a video. All right, my friend, I want to thank you for letting me read for you. Pile number 3. All right, pile 3. Let's find out what's going on for you. How does your crush view you? Okay. Ooh, I think we have some conversation coming up. Okay. Well, all right, so we've got our Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about brand new kind of communication, brand new ideas and thoughts. So I think, and the idea of a relationship has kind of been out of this person's mind for a little while. I don't know for sure what this person might have gone through, but it appears as though they might have had a relationship that they were left behind. I think they've been broken up with, and I think it kind of blindsided them. The Nine of Cups talks about kind of personal satisfaction, and then here our Eight of Cups was about kind of walking away from something. So I feel like this person, there was a breakup. More than likely they got broken up with. Not 100% on that though, because it could be that they broke up with somebody else, but it's really looking like they got broken up with. So they've decided to kind of change who they're looking for, change who they want to be with. And, look at all this red, 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 red. That's passion. That's fire. That's heat. So they're out there, they're looking, they're wanting some satisfaction. They want to find somebody who kind of makes up for the relationship that was lost. This person wants to be in a relationship, but this breakup, whether they broke up with this person or the other way around, I think they got broken up with, though. That's what it's leaning toward. Here we have our Judgment card, and the Judgment card is all about rebirth. It's all about kind of celebrating and starting a new way. This person is ready to move. They are ready to move. They want a relationship. Our Empress card talks about, really wanting to be that family kind of joyfulness. We want to grow things, things like that. Somebody who likes to provide, care for people and nurturing, things like that. Now, this could be about a relationship, growing a relationship. The Empress oftentimes pops up for pregnancy. But don't worry, it doesn't mean your person's pregnant. But what it could mean, though, when we're not talking about a pregnancy, what it means is an idea growing to fruition, just like a child would grow till the point where they're born. This would be an idea growing until it is born. So, this person is definitely looking for somebody. We've got our Seven of Coins here, which is Pentacles, but this is also somebody who's kind of worried that, not sure about how people are going to be, or, what's going to, happen. They're wanting to move quickly because they want this relationship, but at the same time, they have doubts. So it's kind of like that, start, stop, like that kind of feeling. Okay, next we're going to put a bridge on, see what else we can get about how they view you specifically. We kind of have an idea now on what they're feeling, what they're doing, what might be going on in their past that brought them here. Oh, yeah. Okay. They're thinking that you might be you've sparked their interest. You've sparked their interest. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about kind of taking a chance on something. It's all about, it's like the good luck card. It's all about starting a new cycle and wanting to start something over. What? That's awesome. Now we've got our Magician. This is also awesome. If you are into the law of attraction, this is your card. The Magician is all about manifesting things. So this person has an emotional charge and they're ready to start doing something. And then here we've got our Death card. First of all, don't worry. Nobody's dying. Has nothing to do with that. But this is, again, another card that says starting a new chapter. We've got two cards that say new chapter. We've got another thing, starting new things. This is happening. I think that your crush is going to be connecting with you. I think that perhaps they were, broken up with in the past, and or at least had a relationship not work out. And that was making them feel like, I don't know about moving forward. I have a little bit of doubts, but I want a relationship. I want to do this. So that kind of tossing up in the air of, those two things. But ultimately, the bottom line is, I do think that your crush is intrigued by you and is going to be making a move at some point here. This is my near future spread, so I would think it would be relatively soon. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to look at the cut card. This is the middle of the deck, and this is the energy of the outcome. Ready? Go. Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, your person, I think, is going to make a move. And I think, you are going to be speaking to this person. The Knight of Swords talks about being super excited in the beginning, but not really knowing what to do next, So I think what's going on here, the initial meeting and talking, it's going to be going very well, but your person is still dealing with some stuff from the past. So it might seem like the beginning is like, yes, everything's great and exciting and spontaneous and oh my goodness. And then all of a sudden it's kind of, and you're like, what's going on? So I think that's because, again, they're dealing with this. They want this relationship, but they're kind of tossing it back and forth between move, don't move, move, don't move, move on this, don't move on this. You know what I'm saying? So, so this looks pretty good, huh? What do you think, pile 3? Ooh, let me know. Write a comment for me. I would love to hear what you think. If this resonates with you, if you can pick out anything that applies, I would love to hear about it. So anyway, if you have not subscribed, please hit subscribe. I would love you to be in the family. I never want you to miss out on a video, and it also helps me out immensely. All right, friend, thank you so much for letting me read for you.